Morocco is a country located in North Africa with a population of approximately 36 million people. Their average life expectancy is 72 years. They operate under a liberal supply and demand economy based on the free market. Their economy depends on agriculture as it employs approximately 45% of their population. The most problematic issues in doing business with Morocco is corruption, inefficient government bureaucracy, and access to financing. Yearly, they spend approximately 5% of their GNP on healthcare services, which is half of Canada's yearly expenditure.
The main Indigenous group in this country are the Amazigh people, making up approximately 45% of the Moroccan population. These people are located in the rural and mountainous areas of southeastern Morocco. In the 7th century, they were marginalized by the Arab people, assimilating 99% of the Amazigh people to Muslim. This caused a constant battle in regaining their cultural practices. Their main language is Tamazight, but it was not officially recognized as a language in Morocco at this time. As of 2011, the Amazigh people are recognized as a culture, and Tamazight is now accepted into the Constitution as an official language. However, the legislation has not yet incorporated it into education and public life. In the Amazigh culture today, they have always recognized diverse gender roles, with the men being the primary runners of the family farm, but with the women and children also helping out in the farming fields. Most of today's Amazigh people are farmers in the mountains and valleys of southeastern Morocco. Due to their rural location and history of marginalization, they have limited access to resources.
Mida, Durfee, Lala, and Illy. They are a young Amazigh farming family. Their newborn daughter, Illy, was born with a low birth weight as a result of mom's lack of nutrition during pregnancy, and now requires increased healthcare services. Hi, I am a Durfee, an Amazigh farmer in Morocco. This past year, my family and I have suffered due to the lack of rainfall for my crops. My crops have failed to grow, leading to insufficient funds to support my family. Therefore, this last year, we have been living in poverty.
During my pregnancy, I was not able to get the nutrition I need, which is now affecting my baby Illy. 36% of our children are severely underweight and 42% are dehydrated. I am really worried about my baby, as she was tiny at birth, and in the first year of life, our people experience a high likelihood of mortality, largely related to malnutrition.
The critical social theory is a theory that can be used to address oppressive socio-political conditions influencing healthcare. These oppressive conditions directly affect this family as they are living in poverty that is affecting their food security and thus leading to malnutrition.
This family has not only struggled from present hardships, but years of oppression and marginalization among their culture, resulting in their present state of poverty. The Arabization of the Morocco educational system and public life has isolated the Amazigh people, with the central government not accepting the Amazigh language or culture in the past. Although this is changing, these people's access to education and employment remains limited. Consequently, the Amazigh people have struggled with poverty, relying on farming as their main income. With unpredictable climate affecting farming production, malnutrition is largely impacting the Amazigh people. The Moroccan government has tried to dominate the Amazigh culture, leading to injustice in many forms. By applying the critical social theory, we can address poverty, which as an oppressing condition leads to health issues of malnutrition.
To support the Amazigh people in Morocco, a policy that would reduce malnutrition and poverty rates should be enacted. The government should invest in capacity building by using funds to build expertise in nutritional issues. These investments would increase the number of health experts in Morocco that would empower the people at both the national and local level. These experts would increase nutritional education in health workers and agricultural extension services, which in turn would help the Amazigh people to acquire enough funds through agriculture or other nutritional supports, reducing poverty rates in this population.
Although having endured marginalization, malnutrition, and poverty, the Amazigh people are a culturally diverse group who have demonstrated resilience and are now recognized in Morocco as a definitive culture. We hope that this podcast has brought a new perspective of the Amazigh people and the importance of looking at both the Emic and Etic perspectives, as well relating them to the critical social theory. This podcast was created by Ali, Sydney, Lauren, Megan, Brooklyn, Shay, and Bryn.